Turkeys, I never really got the hang of turkeys in this game. I pretty much used the hellhounds to kill most of the things I killed. I was very much a pacifist, but also very cruel by making other evil animals kill animals, so yeah. Scratty B wants to know how would I get hate mail from them? They sent it right in. People who really didn't like us just sent us lovely hate mail, oftentimes things that they worked on for quite a while. We had an awesome hate mail wall in my office, my personal office, because I thought it was really, really funny, so.
That's how you gauge the success level.
That's pretty much how I did it. I was like, if people like this hate me, I must be doing something right. Sorry, Scratty B, if I didn't clarify. Yeah, I used to work at the ACLU and received hate mail. It's pretty fun. Oh! We have an ex-congressional campaign worker who is definitely seeing crazy person hate mail. I sympathize with you. ZD Warho 85. Probably mangled your name. Sorry about that.
I feel like I get more of my hunger filled from berries than from rabbits.
Yeah, it's true to the QI paradigm, probably. Actually.
It's just true in life, man.
Yes. Vegetarian.
Animals are friends, not food.
Oh. That's a very sweet thing. I'm actually personally a vegetarian because, and I know everyone's going to find this crazy, but I actually don't like the taste of meat, and I kind of never have, so it's easy for me.
I do want to point out.
I never had a hard time.
I do want to point out. I think it's important to have the voice of reason on the stream and point out that you guys are crazy hippies.
Yes, that too.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't shaved my armpits in like a week, so
see?
I
knew it.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Fucking knew it.
I'm leveling up on the hippie scale.
Don't Starve has a razor for you in this game, and I'm sure armpit hair is like equal to beard hair.
Yeah. So why doesn't he like shave his pubes or something? I'm sure there's some.
Wait, what?
I mean, if his facial
hair
is
what we want to
that
get into?
We're gonna talk about manscaping now, guys. Just in case you weren't ready.
Also, is that what it's called?
Manscaping?
Oh god.
That's how I understood it.
I'm not familiar with that term.
I think that's
I also, people from New England are weird, and that might entirely be.
You know what? That's way true.
Yes. I freely admit that, and I'm not even being sarcastic. We actually are pretty weird people in New England. So, that's my homeland. I'm trying not to speak with my natural accent right now.
I really wish that you would use your natural accent.
Well, I've spent so many years trying not to sound like I'm from Rhode Island that, it's almost kind of weird for me. But as I was explaining to Phil the other day, it's pretty much when I am inebriated or tired or angry, and then my natural accent comes out. Pretty special stuff.
I'm almost done with this this wall of
hay. You were doing
really
exceptionally well.
You really
are. By the way, Phil, if you've only played 20 minutes of this game before today, you're really doing well.
Guys,
I died.
What can I say? I'm really good at video
times.
games, and also I just haven't run into any hellhounds yet. I feel like the moment I run into hellhounds, things are going to get a lot sketchier.
No, you have a strategy though. You know where the beefalo are. You've already seen them. Just run like hell for the beefalo, and they will take care of those hellhounds for you.
Well, they don't kill the hellhounds, I thought, right? The hellhounds kill the beefalo.
Oh, they will. They will, actually. They'll basically do battle with each other. You don't want to mess with beefalo. And when beefalo are in their mating season, which you can tell because their butts get pink, you don't want to mess with them either.
Naturally, no. I mean, I'm familiar with the mating habits of beefalo.
This is a real thing in this game.
Guys,
oh, God.
I'm familiar with the mating habits of beefalo. You don't need to explain that to me.
Beefalo-mancer, I know you are. Yes.
I mean, I went to college for beefalomancy.
Yes.
You know, I've been studying beefalo my whole life.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very deep and interesting field.
It's not just that though. It's not just a field to me. It's a passion. It's something that I'm passionate about.
Yes.
And I don't like when people just break it down to something like, oh, like I went to, I studied beefalomancy, but just so that I could get the job that makes it a lot of money. Like I'm not. Yeah. That's not me. I did it because I care.
No, you're
about
in it because you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who's majoring in zoology, I totally support your decision.
Zombie Mano says
Awesome.
Zombie Mano says during mating season I smell like sun chips.
Okay. All right, I can get into that.
All right.
Brooke's like, all right, yeah. What's your number?
The vegetarians have no problem with this, by the way. Like that's a perfectly benign thing.
And Thomas says during mating season I smell.
During mating season I smell like desperation.
Yeah, that's also me all of the time.
You didn't go to one of those TV advertisement for-profit beefalomancy colleges, did you, Phil? Asks ZDWaro85. Yep. There are also people talking about how their accents come out when they're drunk. I salute you guys, because I do it the worst out of anybody I've ever known.
We should definitely get drunk then, Danielle. I really want to hear your accent.
It's pretty extreme. Or just get me angry. I was playing a game last night till very, very late at night, and I was getting very angry at the game, and I was screaming at it.
Is that a game that you'll be reviewing?
Yes, it's a game that the review will go up on Wednesday.
All right.
So you'll see.
Look forward to reading Danielle's review of a game that made her very angry.
It was a game that made me swear in Boston. So.
Wait, you were in Boston and swearing, or?
Well, I mean, in my Boston, my mother tongue, basically.
Sure.
Yeah.
I wish I had an accent. I suck at accents so bad. Like trying to recreate them is just.
Wait, can you give us an example?
No, I don't. It's kind of like the character in I Love You Man when everything sounds like a leprechaun.
Whoa!
But for me,
I found an animal track.
For me,
that's
it's
the
southern
track.
accent.
Oh, it's a southern accent when everything sounds like
everything turns into a southern accent.
Got it.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
That's pretty funny.
Oh god, it's a nightmare.
It's alright. My girlfriend can't do accents to save her life. Like, it's pretty awesome when she tries. It just sounds like a really horrific British accent, no matter what. Russian or Indian or Australian. It all sounds like a horrible British accent.
Obi-Swan Kenobi says, Danielle, on a scale of wicked to pissa, how was the game?
Pissa. All the way, pissa.
Oh.
That's really great.
Yep. You speak my language, Andrew. I like it. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I thought the Hellhounds usually came around day 8 or 9, but it has been a couple of months since I've played this, so.
And maybe they're just like, hey, this guy's doing great. We don't want to fuck with him. Like,
that's entirely possible.
He's got a hay wall almost completely built. Like, we can't mess with that.
Yeah, like, what are we gonna do? Eat his hay wall? I mean, gross.
They can't do that. They can't do that, right? Oh, God.
I don't think they can. But I also don't think that they go away. So, they might, like, circle your hay wall and make your life a little
There's
sad.
only one entrance, so as long as they don't figure out how to get into that one entrance, we're okay.
True. That's a good point. Hay walls are like kryptonite to hellhounds, says Thomas. It's good. It's a good thing.
Just to clarify, I don't think that southern accents are bad. Just it's not really what you want to sound like when you're trying to
do other
be Australian.
Yes, exactly. That's pretty awesome, though. I do hope that someday I get to hear this pretty rad southern accent that is every accent. That'd
yeah,
cool.
I'll sample it for you.
Sounds good.
These days. I don't think Phil's had the pleasure of hearing it. But
oh.
I feel like I should have at this point, but I don't think I have.
Someday.
Someday.
We'll all know. There's a lot of paywall jokes in the chat right now, too. For paywall. Which I appreciate, because I really like puns. This is also something you might not know about Phil and I in our reviews, but we're not usually allowed to use puns as our subtitles.
Arthur's kind of like the pun barrier. He makes sure that unless it's like excellent top of the line pun, that it does not get through.
Is he some kind of monster, or?
Have you? Yeah,
He's
actually,
monster.
yes.
He's a pun-hating monster.
Oh man, he would not like me at all. I have the most horrible pun.
Crocbox calls him the pun baron.
Yes, and that's accurate. That's very accurate. I try almost every time. I just want you all to know to put puns in my reviews, and especially in the subhead. And Arthur's usually like, Danielle, I'm gonna like dock your pay every time you do this, and I'm like, no, this is awesome. One day it's gonna get through.
We're both biding our time until Arthur's gone. And when I say Arthur's gone, I mean it in a very sketchy way. Like,
oh yeah.
I thought you meant like he's old and he's just waiting for him to die.
He leaves us from this world.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And once he's gone, we're gonna. Why am I building these here along the coast? That doesn't make it. Whatever.
You don't really need to.
You know what?
Yeah.
Whatever. I want it to look nice.
That'd be so cool if you could like craft a boat.
Yeah, that actually would be super cool. We should tell Clay about that. Yeah, I know. We should tell Clay about this. Scratty B does have a theory about Arthur, however, in his hatred of puns. He said Arthur only spent a short time at Joystick, but Ludwig's puns managed to drive him insane, and he's got PTSD.
Aww.
There can be merit to that. That's possible.
PTSD. Oh, God.
Pun PTSD. Yep. I like it.
A mental illness, am I right?
Very nice. Very, very nice. See? I love puns. I think puns are wonderful.
They are.
Oh yes, Kate Gilman is mentioning you need manure to replant the berry trees. Manure is a very helpful thing.
Nah, I replanted them. They're fine.
They'll be just fine. Well, I think it makes them grow faster, and you do need manure for, sorry, for...
I can go get manure now, actually, so I probably just should.
Yeah, as long as it's good to know where the nearest beefalo are roaming. Beefalo mats are. You already knew that.
Oh, cool. You know, I can get, because I have a shovel, I can pick up the
stumps of the grass?
No, I can get the mushrooms, even when they're not out. It's kind of cool.
Can you trip balls?
Yes.
Eat them?
This game is basically tripping balls. You do actually trip pretty bad when your sanity meter goes down. Like, you start hallucinating crazy monster shadows going all over the place and everything.
Yeah, I experienced that firsthand.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I was starving, and it's just like, alright, well, this isn't gonna get any better.
This is happening, yeah. Exactly.
I don't think I'm coming back from this, so...
There were so many times I played this game, and I was like, let me just see what happens if I do this. And I did it way too late in the time period. I was on day, 15 or whatever, thinking like, it's been going fine. Let me just attack this thing with nothing. And, it never went well. Never went well.
This sounds similar to the way that I play video games.
Yeah, but right now you're doing pretty great, so.
Just you wait.
You've exceeded our expectations. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to fuck everything up.
I was kind of like, day 5?
I'm glad that you guys have such terribly low expectations of me. It's good to know.
Well, we haven't seen the Hellhounds yet, so we'll see. You can dig those up, by the way, Phil. The sort of gross, skinny-looking... they're not twigs.
The
Skeletons
saplings?
of trees, perhaps? Not the saplings, but the, sort of, if you go...
Oh, I know what
right
you mean.
And south,
what are they, what happens if I dig them up?
I think you get a log, and you get some ashes, possibly.
What are ashes used for?
I don't remember, but it is something in that sort of secondary tech tree, the alchemy machine line of stuff there.
Almost done with this hay wall. I'm really excited about finishing up this hay wall.
Yes. It's pretty great. It's a pretty great hay wall.
I'd totally live in that.
See?
Yep. Andrew wants you to fight that turkey, Phil.
I've tried. They run too fast.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
The
I know there's a
buffaloes.
character who runs really fast.
I'm gonna grab some manure from these beefaloes. Hopefully they won't attack me.
Just check their butts.
They're not attacking. We're okay.
Okay. No pink butts. They're very happy. They're very docile creatures.
They're beautiful, magnificent animals.
The magnificent beefalo. Oftentimes when I run in San Francisco, I run in the park, and there's actually a buffalo area, and I run by the buffalo. This game always reminded me of them. Yeah, there are buffalo in Golden Gate Park.
What?
In Golden Gate Park, there's a whole sort of area for buffalo.
Is that like... How? What?
It's almost like a little zoo area. So it's down...
Are they in captivity or something? Or are they...
Yeah, they're not like roaming wild in the streets of San Francisco. They're in Golden Gate Park. There's actually like an area that's sort of down by Chain of Lakes Drive, if anybody is familiar at all with the park. Maybe?
Nope.
Okay, if you go to... Here's what some person might know out there. If you go to Outside Lands, it's sort of on that main strip pretty far down, like a mile or two down, on JFK Drive, I think.
Cool.
But this is a real thing. I probably just sound crazy, but...
You definitely just sound crazy.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You can check it out online, though. It's a real thing.
I grew up in Utah, and they have, on this island in the Great Salt Lake, they have this thing called Antelope Island, and they have like antelope and buffalo and all this stuff.
Let me ask you a question about that.
That is awesome.
Yes.
How much of the Great Salt Lake is actually made of salt?
A lot of it.
That's incredible.
Right? Yeah, you can. It's buoyant. You can float in it. Well, like kind of like the Red Sea, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
My girlfriend's actually, she grew up in Salt Lake City and went to like University of Utah.
No way.
Yeah, she went there for undergrad and for medical school. So she's super familiar.
I was born in the University of Utah.
That's awesome.
Me and my twin sister were premature, and they took good care of us.
That is fantastic. That's where she did all her medical training, is that hospital right
there. Good for her. Utah's a beautiful place.
I feel like I'm bringing you guys together. You have so much in common.
You have so much in common. It's totally true. Andrew actually asked me a question, not about video games, but it's trying up a running regiment. Any tips for an out-of-shape noob? My tip to you, sir, would be start a run-walk program and have, modest goals. There's a lot of good sort of couch to 5K programs. I like those a lot, and you sort of use that as a basis, and then kind of, once you're more comfortable running 2, 3, 4 times a week, you just go from there, and you kind of adjust your goals from there. But couch to 5K is a really great way to get started.
That's great. I will use that as well.
Oh, sweet.
I will not.
Yeah,
I'm just
all
starting
about the running tips.
To run and all that jazz. Need to I need to invest in some nice running shoes. Running shoes. I can't talk.
Oh no, that's good. Yeah, running shoes are a very important investment, and that really is the only thing you need to really pay for with running. So, I recommend definitely spending more on something that'll be very comfortable.
Yeah, I had these really crappy like New Balance shoes from like 4 years ago, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get shin splints.
Yeah.
Really nowhere to run. I live in Alameda, so there's like just sidewalk everywhere. So.
Oh sure, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth investing in that. And, some folks like the barefoot shoes or the minimal shoes. I have a pair of minimal shoes that I like for short runs, but I never run more than about 3 miles in those because it really will, your calves feel pretty destroyed after doing that. So it's worth looking into if you're interested in that sort of stuff and if you're injury prone. Otherwise, good cushioning is a good idea.
Because I'm hearing bad noises in the game right now.
And
yeah.
Oh, they're coming. Winter is coming.
Did you hear that? Yep. You got some hellhounds on your way there, Phil.
But my wall's not done yet, so if they could hold on.
Oh, they're either
oh god! Ah! What is... Okay, when I quit my spear...
Oh god, just run, go towards the beefalo.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Alright.
This way,
Andrew says that... Oh shoot, I lost it. Where is it? Where is it? Well, he was talking about how Salt Lake City is beautiful, but their morality laws are pretty gray.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
yeah, they're very religious. They're one of those states that's like separation of church and state is not there. It's just like there's no line.
They pretty much own the state.
Yeah, like there's no bars. Everything is like private club for members. You have to like actually sign up.
Oh god, why? Why are the beefalo attacking me?
Oh no, it's mating season. They have pink buds. Do you see the pink buds?
Yeah, I see them.
That was a real
I'm just
thing.
trying to get them to attack the dog instead.
Okay, just run around. Yep, they'll attack the dog instead. Oh god, just keep.
There we go. Yeah.
Trying to do a lasso. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Lasso
Oh.
motion. Those people
Getting real.
We survived. We survived. We're okay.
And there should be some nice droppings there for you too. There should be some.
I want to
meat
wait
in there.
until those beefalo are not.
Oh yes. You want to let them have their mating season in private.
If I go back tomorrow, do you think that will be done?
Yeah, this should be. It doesn't last very long. I don't think it lasts more than a day or two. So hopefully. Nice job though, Phil. The hellhounds definitely killed me my first like 5 times.
I'm about half dead, from the looks of it.
No, you're doing pretty good.
For just in terms of like what my life is at right now.
Yeah. But
real life or
you have good,
yeah,
you have
in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm checking my health meter, and it's about half down.
do you mean you're half dead inside, or?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get into that, I haven't been to see my therapist for a while, so maybe it would be good to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, we're licensed for that. Totally.
It's just I don't want anything to do with this fucking kid. And
all coming out now on the stream.
Listen,
all
I'm saying
Phil.
is, Danielle and Brooke, will you two raise my child, please?
Yes.
Sure. He's really cute, so I think that's fine.
I love little Samwise.
He's really cute. Just a spoiler alert, guys. He's a very cute baby.
Let's talk more about how cute my baby is.
Yes. I was like, this is kind of a compliment, even though it's an awkward compliment, I guess. Slightly. I don't know. I mean, it's always worse if, like, a friend or a relative has a baby that's not super cute, and you're kind of like, oh, hi, little guy. Like, you gotta kind of ride that
I feel
line.
like in general, and I'm not going to comment on whether or not my baby is cute. I'll leave that to you guys. But I will say that I feel like in general, babies, not that cute. Babies are kind of ugly.
It kind of, when they're very, very newborn, oftentimes they kind of look like aliens, but then they, 3 to 6 months, they usually get very cute. Almost all babies, even not cute babies, are cute, like, by that point, I think, personally. But the newborn stuff, sometimes they have that squishy head from coming out and stuff. And the cone head deal.
Can you describe that process?
Well, let's see.
Because I'm not familiar.
Yeah, you wouldn't know or anything, right? Yeah, no. Babies are pretty awesome, though, I think.
I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've got a whole structure here.
Bleeding Heart describes this really well by saying, babies look like wise old bug people. I think you're right.
Oh god, Janine, you're the best.
Gordon says, can babies even read? Yeah, like, that's the thing. This baby is a fucking idiot. He's just dumb.
He doesn't read, he doesn't talk. God. He doesn't play video games?
He doesn't do shit. If we're
He
being
does
honest.
a lot of shit, actually.
Well,
I
okay,
assume.
yeah, never mind.
It's the one thing he does.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
babies or friends are terrible. It's like, hey, little guy, you're doing just fine, aren't you? Says Scratty B. Oh, sorry, he said ugly babies are friends. Yes. Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
It's just like, oh yeah, look at your baby. It's a baby.
Sure is a baby. Like, what else do you say?
That's one baby you got there.
How do I change, like, so the hellhounds clearly... Hellhounds, is that what they are? They clearly affected my sanity.
Yes, they made you a little crazy.
How do
but
I
that's also
fix
because
that?
you've been surviving for a while, too.
Is there a way to get your sanity back up?
Eating flowers helps. You can also make a garland out of flowers.
Okay.
That tends to help. And then there are more, like, advanced remedies if you... maybe check by your alchemy engine, too. Yes, if you're gonna go to San Francisco. Okay.
I would try.
That's a dumb old person joke. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry.
Sorry.
It's that
Right
song,
over.
if you're going to San Francisco, put flowers in your hair. Anyway.
I don't follow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I'm old. And we were talking about ugly babies, and it was pretty awesome. but no. Lumberjack Bonanza says, if you're going to San Francisco, avoid babies. That's not hard in San Francisco. Actually, this city does not have as many young children as basically every other city in the U.S. that I've ever been to. So. And Andrew,
that's because it's so fucking expensive to live here already. That, like, having babies, I feel like most people who live here are like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a lot of it.
Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. But there are, some kids in playgrounds, and they're very cute. I feel like little kids are much cuter in small numbers, so walking around San Francisco when you do see babies and little kids, you're like, oh, that's cute. That's a cute child. Instead of like, I hate you all, go away.
The first kid I saw this week, he's pretty cute.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that's great. He's outnumbered by adults, which is just the way the world should work.
Yay, I slept. Oh god, I'm so hungry now. How long did I sleep?
Wilson slept for 12 and a half weeks.
Let's see, I need to shave.
Baraka102 says, all babies look like wrinkly blankets, and then asked if we watch kids in the playground. Not in a creepy way, Baraka.
That's something Santa does.
It's just, yeah, that's Santa and Krampus. That's what they do. I just notice them if I'm going on Muni and there's a playground nearby.
Sure.
Renfact3 says, sometimes I feel like the only female that does not like children. You are not the only one.
You are definitely not.
I know many women who are not into kids.
Yeah, in fact, one of my closest friends, just this past week, was tweeting up about how it annoys her that that so many people assume that she wants to have kids eventually, and she's very adamant that she's just not interested, which I think is totally fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody can, decide for themselves.
Is this haywall getting destroyed? What? What is happening to this haywall?
It's falling apart.
What's going on?
Examine it. You can repair it.
Like your life, Phil.
You can repair it, Phil. It's pretty awesome.
I don't like this. Why is it falling apart?
Thomas says there's an uncreepy way, and he's referring to watching children on the playground. He says, what, without the van or the clown suit? Oh, good.
God, clowns. Don't even get me started.
Have you ever seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? A movie that should have been a Riff Tracks movie.
How am I just now hearing about this?
It's gloriously horrible, and it's spelled Killer Clowns with a K, like the way Mortal Kombat does it.
Can you stream movies on Twitch? Is that against the rules?
I think that's against the rules. I know friends who do that by way of like password protecting their stream, so it's just them and friends. They do it as a just for friends thing, but I think it is technically against the rules. And you guys know I play by the rules.
That's right. Oh, good night, Andrew, aka
Andrew.
Obi-Swan Kenobi. Thank you for the awesome Boston talk and running talk. Appreciate it.
Apparently he will be streaming something around 7 p.m., guys.
Tomorrow?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Andrew does a, right now he is doing a series of streams on this channel called Judgment Dre, where he plays games that people bought him during the Steam summer sale. What is this giant flower? Should I kill this?